Hey guys, what's going on? Bio here today with another video, and today we're going to be VOD reviewing again. Now, I've gotten quite a few requests to do more of these, seeing as I think it might be helping you guys, in which I am extremely happy to hear that. So today I decided to pull one of my own VODs, and this is a game I had against MDO. He's, I think, a dueler in Quake Live, and this was during a tournament, and in one of my previous videos, you can see me dueling him. I was on one map, I don't remember which one, but I ended up winning. This was game 2, and I'm going to spoil it right now. I end up losing this one. However, I do end up winning the set because game 3 was on Fisk's house. Unfortunately, I do not have the footage of that. It might still be on a VOD on my channel. I'm not entirely sure though. All right, let's get right into it.
Fight.
Oh, okay. So right off the start, I make a huge issue. This is on Bioplant, and I'm still trying to kind of like sort of learn this map while this game is going on, and I didn't know this starts right away. So I made a very bad decision here, and I ended up going for railgun, and this ends up costing me. So as you can tell, I drop there. I missed the jump to begin with. He chases this, which is already bad for him. I end up making it back to red armor and getting that. I do miss every shot except one. So I managed to take 60 damage off of him, which is actually not terrible. Even though I did die there, I got his mega off. And now I just have to make it back in time for the next thread. So I'm going to be stacking up. I have 75 armor. He had a really good rail on me. However, I still think it's an even mutual exchange there just because I hit him before and he's going for the yellow armor. So I managed to get the red. I know Mega's coming up soon. He's right there, and we get really good LG off on each other, but I end up taking that exchange just because I got that red armor. So right here, I go for this Mega, and he hits a really good rocket on me, and it almost kills me with the shotgun. And it's just an overall really nice play. I will be denying this yellow armor here, and then I will be trying to get over to red as fast as possible. I will be picking up the blue armor shards just because every little bit helps. However, he beats me here, and that's really unfortunate. And I had some questionable LG there. We were both really low. I was honestly planning on going for the kill here, but because he just had better positioning overall, I have to back up out of that. So right here, I assume he was going to push that. He doesn't, so I then go for this blue armor, or this mega health. I miss, and he's right there. This is bad. I'm just trying to get out, and I miss the jump again. And this is like the worst scenario you could possibly be in. I missed the jump again. And at this point, I'm just like, oh my god, I have failed this too many times. I go for it, I finally get it, but because I missed it so many times, I have to give up red armor, and that's very unfortunate. However, I do get the yellow, so I'm still kind of ahead here. He gets a little bit of tickle damage off, which is, again, perfectly fine. I just fall back, get some blue shards. I know he's on red already. I don't know why I go for that railgun. It was just a bad play. So right here, I know where he's at. He hits a really good rocket. I kind of just stood there and ate it. I push in for this for some odd reason. I do get a rail, but we exchange mutual rails. Even though I hit twice and he hit once, he still comes out ahead of that because of his positioning. So I know where he's at. I know he has red armor, or at least remnants of it. He then hits a really good rail and gets mega. This is very bad for me. I'm trying to just stay alive here. I'm trying to get armor. I'm trying to listen. Right here, I end up pushing. This wasn't the greatest push. I could have actually done a lot more damage here, but instead I decided to back off and go get some health and armor. So I will be grabbing this yellow. Oh, just kidding. I opt out for it. So again, that was a mistake. I do hit a really good rocket though, 100 damage. So now I opt in for this yellow armor. And then I managed to go lower, and he drops. I should have punished that so hard, but I didn't. Instead, I go for 2 rails. Again, very just trivial mistake on my part. He is below us. He will be shooting rails, and I'm just trying to deny him, trying to get as much damage off as possible here. I have to back up, though, because he manages to back up. That's a really smart play. So from here on out, I try to get some health, just try to restack. He's going to have the timings under control for like a minute. He pushes this. I'm not entirely sure why he pushed that. That wasn't the greatest push, especially with pushing into the shotgun room. I did manage to get 100 damage off, so I do know I knocked some stack off. Right here, I don't know timings. This is bad of me. I'm just trying to, again, restack, recuperate my losses there. I'm trying to go ahead and get this yellow armor. Very important I get this for the next engagement, which should be at red armor. However, he gets a really good trap here, and I just have to back off, and I have to make sure he can't kill me. So I will be just grabbing health. Again, it was a good trap. I can't do anything here. I don't know why I stayed so long. It was just bad of me too. I know he goes through teleporter here, I think. I hear it. No, he doesn't. Okay, so he's right here. I go for like a rail. I don't know why I'm playing so rail heavy this game. It's just bad. You never want to do stupid rails like that because it can end up punishing you. I had a pretty good rail there. That's a good moment to have rail out, right? However, he knows I'm here. I'm just going for rails. I keep missing. I finally hit one, and I know he's there. I hit two. This is where I should have pushed in. If I pushed in, I would have been able to at least get more damage or a kill. So now I know exactly where he's at, but I can't push this because I know he has rocket launcher. So I opt to back out of this because I know he likes to play very aggressively, especially with Rogan out. So here he hits just a really solid prediction rail, and he does manage to pick up the frag here, I think. If not, I got incredible amounts of damage off. I don't know why I didn't go for the kill because he should be kind of low as well. He hits another really good rail, and so I'm just, again, forced to back off here. I heard him go through teleporter there, so now I'm just trying to play around my life, just make sure I don't commit too hard here. I know he's there. I hit 30 damage. I think I might hit a little more eventually. Yeah, I hit 45. Oh, he hit some really good railgun, or LG, and then he rails me. That was ultimately a good play by him. So now the score is 2-3. I now finally have red armor, but he has mega. So now I have to make sure I can get damage off and not take damage. That's my ultimate goal here. So I managed to get some really good LG, and he just backs off, and I couldn't do much about that. Chasing him there would have been a lost cause. However, I know he goes up there, and I know he's going to be by railgun. So I managed to come down here and try to cut him off. However, he is just playing, he's waiting, he's listening, trying to feel for where I'm at. And I know he's here, but he hits a really good rocket. Again, this rocket forces me to back off, and I know he's there. He does get the mega. It was a very risky play for that. It's ultimately what kept him alive here for the red engagement. And also me delaying this, I thought he was going to peek upper. And so that cost me red armor too. So he got red and mega effectively for free. And right here, oh god, that was bad. I messed up my movement. I didn't want to drop there. I messed up my movement and I managed to get killed there. So he almost got the refrag. This would have been very, very good if he got the refrag there. I know mega's coming up, so I'm just trying to get this mega so he doesn't get it. And then my goal is to go over towards this LG, grab it, and then potentially secure red armor here. If I can do this and I can find him out or catch him out, I can manage to get some good damage. However, I play very loud here. He hits two good rockets. So now I'm just trying to play around the fact that he has better positioning. He hits a really good rail here, and I know he's going for mega. However, he doesn't have timing. But I don't have the HP to commit to this. So I have to just back up. I have to play around my HP and armor levels, and I have to grab red. So right now, my whole situation is very dire. He hits an incredible rocket, and I know he didn't get mega, which is good for me. So I now try to look for a kill here. However, he hit a really nice slow field on me, which again caused a lot of damage and ends up having to make me back off. So he hit some really good damage there with that railgun too. I'm now 8 health. I cannot contest this red whatsoever. I'm just looking to get some exit damage. He does go through the teleporter, which is a good play. I get out, and then I think I try to get towards this yellow armor to grab that, which I managed getting. I know he's down there. He hits another good rail, and he goes for another one, but misses that one. Thankfully, if he hit that one, I definitely would have died. So right there, if the netcode didn't glitch out, I probably would have been able to get a better kill here, but as you could tell, the rocket sort of teleported onto me. Here, let's see if I can slow that down a little. So as you can see, the rockets hit behind me. However, it does direct damage. And that's very, very unfortunate because that ultimately knocks me off of this. Realistically, I should have backed up. As soon as I saw that damage taken, I should have just backed up. However, I didn't, and that cost me my life. I do secure red here, but again, it doesn't really mean much, right? Because I have no map control, I have no map presence. He has like 200 HP, probably 180 armor. I'm just getting really annoyed at this point, so I go in for just, you know, tickle damage. And I know he's there. I know he's in a slow field, however, I can't really get any more damage off than what I did because he backed up. So now he has red control. Again, I've messed up timing, and this is turning out to be a very bad spot. I do hit 160 damage though, but because he pushes that, I can't really afford to keep pushing that because he'll just LG me down and he'll kill me. So right here, I'm just trying to play very slow. I have to make sure I don't overcommit because I don't have the health, I don't have the armor too. He looks for a very cheeky rail that if he hit would have probably ended the game a lot sooner than what it did. And so right now I'm just listening, I'm waiting, trying to hear it out. I know yellow's coming up, I grab the yellow. I'm trying to play this slow because I know he knows I'm gonna be here. So I just wait out rockets, I jump across, and he gets a rail again. Really good rails from MDO. And unfortunately, because of that, there isn't a whole lot I can do. I look for sort of just spam rocket, and I hit some really good damage, but again, I messed up my movement. And I think this is where the game ultimately ends, and it does. That's very unfortunate that it ends there. So the main thing you should take away from this game, and I feel like it goes by really quick, but a big issue I had was I wasn't keeping timing. If I were to keep timing in this and I were to play my position a little better around the mega area and not mess up my movement, this probably would have been a lot closer of a game. But anyways, that's the game, guys. I hope you enjoyed. Again, main takeaway, keep timings. Always make sure you're checking your own position, making sure you're in the correct spot and where you need to be. And also remember, have the correct weapons out. Ultimately, that's what cost me this game, but I did manage to go on and win the series on Fisk's house. Until next time, though, guys, peace.